Right, today I'll be taking a look at the Bergen 3-piece half-inch drive extension bars.
Okay, this is the Bergen half-inch drive 3-piece extension bar set, standard rigid type. As you can see, comes on one of these plastic hanger type holders with one of those moving rails, which I have been using because I bought these for the garage. There's just a quick grab set in there in the garage, not really for my main toolbox. However, quite surprising, they don't look too bad. In your hand they don't feel too bad either. To get them out, obviously you pull to the side, they'll come straight off. You can see on the head for the female part, yes, you've got indents inside there, or detents if you call them that. Take a look at the inside as a whole. You got two little recesses, two bands that run around there and there. You got some knurling on there, and it's real good knurling actually. It's really deep and you can really grab hold of it and twist it. In fact, it's I will actually say it's one of the best knurling I've actually tested on some of the different brands of extension bars that I've reviewed on here. And I have reviewed some fairly decent brands, you know, some Draper Expert and things like that, and it really is a good knurl. It's the best, probably the best knurl that I've felt up to yet. So you've got your Bergen logo on there and your chrome vanadium. Okay, it is chrome vanadium. You've got the item number there for the set of 4020 4020. Again, it is chrome vanadium, but you know, Far Eastern chrome vanadium, so it's going to be tough being chrome vanadium, but you know, again, Far Eastern chrome vanadium, you know, the grading of it is never usually quite as good as something from Europe or North America. So you know, it's getting better on some of the Far Eastern tools, but that is something to look out for. You can see the spring-loaded ball bearing there. It's not bad, it pushes down fairly easy, it's not that tight. Just see that edge on there and the chamfered end. Just say there is the odd light nick or dent here and there. I think that's obviously being done to the piece before it's been plated, and then it's been plated over the top, so it hasn't been dented, you know, with the plating on there. Otherwise, you know, the plating could come off, chip off if that's the case. So it's obviously been done before then and just been plated over. This one is 250 millimeter. You got a 75 millimeter, a 125 millimeter, and a 250. So we can stop that from rolling around. And we take a look at the 125. Again, you got the same design. The two banded recess rings that run around the top of the female part. Again, we always check to make sure that it's got indents in each one. And it has. Again, I've got a nice nail, good grip, really deep. Again, one of the best. It's all the same. It's the best knurling I've felt on an extension that I've tested. Even the better brands, it's much better. Quite impressed with that nail. Again, you got your Bergen on there and your chrome vanadium, and the same 4020 for the set. Your spring-loaded bearing. And your chamfered end. They do seem a little oversized. Not by much, but to the eye, you're maybe not picking it up as much on camera, but to the eye they seem a little bit thicker than usual half-inch drive stuff. Not a lot thicker, but just a bit thicker, similar to how the beta half-inch stuff was thicker. That can obviously be an easy way of putting more strength into a tool. But you know, if it's going to be if it's something is really weak, it'll break anyway, no matter how thick it is. But you know, if something's chrome vanadium, maybe it's a lower grade chrome vanadium, they can obviously make that just as tough by making it a little bit thicker. So that is something to take note of. Again with the 75mm, it's a thinner band of knurl, but it's just as good, nice and deep and grippy. Your bearing there. Your detents or indents inside, female part, and they are chamfered. On this one there, you got your Bergen, your chrome vanadium, and your 4020 set number along the top of the head, and again you with your in between your two recessed bands. So very good now. It really is a very good nail. I will say it's the best nail that I've tested, even on some of the better tools, like I mentioned before. It's really grippy, you can really feel it. See the recesses there. The chamfer. So all in all, I'm relatively surprised with these. Like I said, I bought these just for some extra half-inch extensions, normal rigid type extensions for the quick grab set for the garage. Not for my main toolbox, but they are pretty impressive for the price. I think they're about £6.50, something like that. So not too bad at all.